Welcome back. This is Mr. O again with Kodu. This should be your second time with Kodu. First class we did go to Load World and we went over all our tutorials. First tutorial showed us how to program Kodu, and all of these other tutorials also showed different aspects of the program. Now for today's lesson we're going to make a half or complete a half finished video game using the skills that you learned in these tutorials. So I hope you went over them and chose a few things that you like to use today. I would expect that today's lesson everyone would be creating a game that best shows your understanding of Kodu and your creativity. So in the all section today you're going to scroll all the way through and go past the Mars rover here, and there's something called shooting fish. There it is, shooting fish. So click to play shooting fish. When we get into shooting fish, we'll realize that there are 5 fish on the screen and that they are just bouncing around. And given the name shooting fish, your assignment for today is to eliminate all the fish. To make a game that eliminates the fish and that is very creative, fun, and different from everyone else's game. So a few tips from me here. Click escape and let's just go over what the fish are doing. So click the character, right click, program. Let's see how they're programmed. They're moving on a path. Yep, we can see the path back there. And when they see a fly fish, which is the character, they move to avoid them. So let's check that out. All right, swimming, swimming. Yeah, they bounce and avoid. All right, so they are following their programming. Now, how do we eliminate them? Well, let's get a character in there. I'm going to start with basic Kodu. Remember, there's lots of characters you can use. Please don't try and mimic everything I do. Try and be creative and show your creativity and understanding of the game. So right-click, program Kodu. Let's start shooting. So when the keyboard, I like to use the space key. Nice big key to use so I can, let's see, shoot some missiles. I'm going to shoot missiles. All right, and let's test that out. Let's see how that goes. So I press escape, play, and blast off. Let's see, red guy, gotcha. Okay, so one missile at a time. Wow, not too exciting. If I was in a store looking for video games and they said a one missile shooter, I would pass. So let's see what we can do to make this a little more exciting. So with Kodu, there are some options for the shooting. So let's see. One option is let's change the device. So instead of a missile, try blip. But when we go over blip, it gives us some information there. Blips are rapid fire projectiles, lighter weight than missiles. So they'll shoot a lot, but they won't do a lot of damage. I know missiles with one shot will take out the fish at once. So let's stick with a missile, but here's a little tip. If you go into change settings, Kodu has a bunch of settings. How fast they go, whether he's invincible, can he stay above water, his friction, blip damage. So here we go. We want to go down to missile damage. So missiles will take out the fish in one shot, so that's fine. One missile at a time. So reload time is the amount of time it takes to fire another missile. Let's shorten that. And let's do the speed a bit faster so they travel a bit faster down the game board. And let's increase the number of missiles that are fired. So, oh, there's missile smoke. I like the missile smoke. I'll leave it on. Okay, so let's test this out. All right, Kodu. Whoa, that's pretty cool. So we're firing missiles. I can get more than one on the screen at a time. And we're shooting fish. Now, it just goes straight down the middle. In this day and age, we should be able to do more than that. So let's add something here. Kodu's going to get some movement. So when the keyboard, arrow keys, Kodu's going to move. All right, let's see what happens. Kodu, you ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. Moving and firing. So you can hunt these guys down now. It's almost worse. I'm kind of missing everywhere. But anyways, so that adds something to it. What I'm expecting you to do in this class is to do way more than I just did right now. Adding movement and missiles is not a lot. Oh, I won. Great. Adding movement and missiles is not everything to this game. Change the scenery, change the characters, add another character if you want, make it a 2-person game, see who finishes first. So add all those aspects, play with all the settings, make mistakes, fix your mistakes, and try it out and make something entertaining and different. You'll be marked on your ability to fix the logic or the programming to make it make sense for the game, and to be creative. So take the time this class, shoot some fish, and have some fun.